I've just finished watching this. Police maul public with dogs after provoking clash on 420. Now, I'll let you watch it. And after watching it, I think it's OTT policing. All other riots and marches or whatever in that London, yeah, they had just batons or just police, alright, shouting, get back, at that level. Now this, they're all peacefully in the park and it was stirred up, which I agree, it was stirred up by the police, just with the presence of certain things like dogs, OTTness on, right? We all worldly know, yeah, that marijuana and when people smoke it are more chilled rather than aggressive like the said alcohol, right? So they actually went in there to stir it up, to create confusion still within society, whether to make it legal or not. The reason why they don't make it legal is because if they want to go and get easy arrests, you can smell where to get your ticket, right? You can't smell the rest of it. So it helps with all the figures, loads of stuff over years, right? But we won't go into that. Anyway, back to this. So it was all stirred up on purpose, in my view, and a lot of people on there. Okay? And to eventually it crescendoed into a bit of ruckus. Ruckus still, that was not as bad as all the other marches, Antifas, BLMs and all the rest of it. Still not half as bad as that, but to a bit of a ruckus. The next level of excuse to then allow the presence of what they have as weaponry to be seen. And they're letting dogs on people who throw paper at them. Yeah? You throw paper at me and I'll let me dog on you. Things like that. No checks of who they are or anything like that. Just people have been upset throughout the day by getting wound up when they just wanted to relax. It's all rather manipulated. Anyway, I had another thought. We're all sat at home or whatever. But did you know that England's a massive distributor of marijuana around the rest of the world for medical purposes? And yet they don't allow their own people to have it. Yet we're in an island of massive manipulated, brain smacking type of political, religion-y type of spinning bollocks. So there's no air off. Because you know why? Do you know why they don't want to air you off and relax? It's because they want every excuse to become more armed. Because that's money, everybody. Anyway, back to this subject. So these policemen who in front here, they let their dogs out on people. They don't know if that person's medically in need, let's say, of the said drug, marijuana. And when I say in need, it's got to be in need because the country needs to build massive blinking marijuana farms to make money on the medical side as well. So there is a need. One is denying the other, but they want to keep your kettle pressured, like a kettle, old style water release valve head that they don't release because they want every excuse to manipulate this country to get more weaponry to the police because they are all robo-copping it, everybody. Yeah, because I'm into psychology big time, body language, the lot, and I was military trained to a high degree of eliteness in also how to have the body to be in excellence in front of the Queen. So I know my lineage, the lot, and this is a manipulated, incorrect, well out of order problem we have going on. Because these policemen do not know the medical categories of people who normally just went out for a relaxing day. Yeah? In pain. Pain, everybody. Yeah? You'll see on the news, don't you? The kids are in pain. And go, oh, let him have some because he's in pain. Well, those kids grow up as well. They're still in bloody pain. And they've been in pain all their life. 30 years, 40 years. Things like that. And this copper lot at the front, they do not know if they're letting their dogs out on people like that. See how nasty it's becoming. So when there's a lot of people at home still, do you know there's over 12 million people in England, plus, that's what they know of, plus, that take marijuana, be it for relaxing purposes or medical purposes, right? Or let's just try out type purposes. Yeah, about 12.5 million. So I've put a lot more on top of that. Now those millions know other people, and so on and so on and so on. So this is like the police taking on the unknown question mark of the fact that they know better as police force to let their dogs out on people who need it medically for all they question mark know. Now that's where it's out of order.
Well, look at this, everyone's having a great time, nothing's going wrong. It's not like everyone's here getting smashed, there's no reason for police to be here, really.
If we were just drinking in my bar, would there be a difference? I don't see it. I just see people just literally here to chill.
And by the way, when you see there's a fight broke out, do you know what? A fight can break out when there's a park just full of people there talking about education. Alright, people can fight with groups, whether they're straight, stoned, pissed, whatever. And I'll tell you something now, looking at that park, right, if there's booze there, there'd be music banging out, people jumping them down, giving it what for, there'd be loads more fights than what you see, loads more atmospherics of unease and all the rest of it. It's not. These lot here are the ones who are poking everybody. They're poking the people who they don't know medically might need it because of their pain. Yeah. Now these guys aren't in pain. I've been in pain for 30 odd years, everybody. Yeah? Serious pain. Every day. Right? And you get some copper or person or anybody that comes up to you with an attitude like that and nothing's happened to them as of yet. Remember that, as of yet. I served the country, I come out and smashed up to buggery. Yeah, I look okay, everybody. It looks alright. But inside, physically, the lot, it's painful. Extremely painful. And I've been treated like shit in this country because of it. Absolute shit. And what I see is disgusting. Disgusting behaviour from the police because the dog mouths say it. There you go, I think it might be that. Or somewhere after this. It all starts getting a bit, that's where it starts getting heavy, everybody. They're throwing papers over there. Stand by everybody. Stand by all those in the with the dogs. Stand by, because this is getting heavy. There's a guy showing his backside to us. It's not even actually pulled down because we're so British, everybody. We're not dirty. We don't say our sharp bottoms on the street. No. Oh, throw the bit of rubbish. Right, lads, are you ready to release the dogs because it's getting heavy here? Yeah, we got a crowd that's thrown 2 bits of rubbish and just stick the bum at us. Yeah, just stick a bum at us. So in a minute, yeah, we're going to get so weak. Come on, we're going to let these dogs on these people. Oh, he was doing nothing. Let's listen to it a bit. Oh, they just grabbed him. They weren't doing anything. Yeah. That's for throwing a bit of rubbish, boy. You throw a McDonald's wrapper at me again, I'll send this dog on you. Yeah? And look at me kit while I'm doing it. It doesn't look nice. And all everybody behind is like the chorus of the... I tell you what they should do. You know what the police should do? Because I've seen them do blinking their marches and baton throwing on people who are demonstrating against paedophilia. Yeah? Tell you what these lot should do is they should turn their batons, dogs, uniformity and look within the core of the system itself, because the vileness is coming from there. And that's what happens when you hide vile everybody. Little bits seep out and it comes out in a different format within society. Yeah, attitudes and things like that and all the rest of it. And all people are trying to live in this country, and instead the police, the governments, the system, we all know there's loads of them up in MPs for blinking questions on paedophilia and all that sort of stuff. There's loads of it going on. Yeah, the media is disgusting. I could do videos all day on body language and how these people manipulate and blink and speak to each other right in front of your faces. And actually, I have. Some are good, some you wouldn't believe. Right? Just check it out. These dickheads are running the country just after St. George's Day have come out from behind their castle type of attitude, systematic blinking ignorance, and have come out altogether wrong. A hypocritical manner where they are actually shitting on their own folk. Now these people here, all these police and all that sort of stuff, as a peoples, I would start working out where they are, what their names are, so when they retire, yeah, you as a peoples in a country will not be for them. They can have all the bloody blinking pension they want, but they will be miserable bastards probably drinking their Sambrolly bollocks or blinking Pilsner on the chair in the garden on their fucking own. And it's up to the people to do that, yeah? That's getting together, because these people are throwing out vileness, systematic vileness, and it's up to the people, the good people of this country, to push it back. That's what's needed. You don't have to be violent. You've got to use your pens, your brains, your togetherness, your voices, your feet.